Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I'm reviewing a new company. This order has come from a relatively local company. They're about an hour and a half drive from me. Don't ask me how much that is in miles because it's me. And I found them quite by accident really. I found an advertisement for a market that they're going to be running, an event they're going to be running, which is a pagan and witchy market. And it was shared in a group which is nothing to do with paganism or witchy stuff or witchcraft, Wicca or anything like that. It was shared mind spirit. It wasn't shared in anything like that. It was shared in a very nothing to do with with that group. So I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. And I went and looked, and then I found Matt and Kate's business. Matt and Kate are the ones who are going to be running the event. I'm going to tell you about the event at the end. And yeah, I thought, oh, I'm going to have a look, and I realised what their company was called. And something I don't think I've ever mentioned, but I kind of had a fascination with fungi. Well, I've always loved fungi, mushrooms, and learning about them, but particularly when I was a teenager, and I did a course in my late teens, I think I was 17ish, and it was fascinating, and it was a course that ran over so many weeks. And I learnt a lot, and unfortunately I didn't keep up with those skills. But I've always been fascinated about fungi. And yeah, their business, although they do herbal, witchy stuff as well, is mainly based around mushrooms, fungi. And I was like, ooh, okay, I'm going to have a look. I know I've mentioned my health problems, but I don't think I've actually talked about them in depth. But I have a few medical issues, and two of them you might have heard of are fibromyalgia and ME. And unfortunately my health's taken a bit of a dive lately, and the doctors have said, especially to do with those two health issues, that there's not much else they can do, and I need to start looking at alternative therapy. Now, I've always worked with herbs, as you probably know if you've been here a little while. But I don't feel my knowledge is there enough to be able to work with fungi on my own, so I was quite happy to see them. And I've read a couple of things about people making tinctures and different balms and things with different fungi, but it's just beyond my knowledge. So I was really happy to see their website. And I have opened this to have a quick look, but I wanted to show you before I used anything. So we're going to go through. First thing is this cacao. It's not hot chocolate, it's cacao, and it has it's called the 7 Shroom Ceremonial Cacao. It has mushrooms in it. Please don't be put off. It's guaranteed not to taste of mushrooms. I actually used some of these 7 in things like castor oils and that, which they've already come to me powdered. I've not made the powders. And then I use them in things like castor oils. You cannot taste any powdery anything, but it's just full of goodness. And these are the 7 mushrooms, as far as I remember, which are sort of like the super mushrooms. And they're good for your health. So I thought, let's get some of this and try some of this. I'm looking forward to that, and I will let you know, probably on Instagram, how I get on with this. So that is that. And you can see the ingredient list there. What's in it? I mean, rose hips have got so much vitamin C, and I've just noticed rose hip there. So there's that. That's my first item. Oh, that's my receipt, I assume. The next, this is their own special herb blend tea. And I just got a 12-gram one just to try it to see if we like it. And this is one that is recommended for just before bed. It helps to relax you and helps you fall asleep, because I have a lot of issues falling asleep. And that's the ingredients. So that's the tea, and that's their special one that they've honed over the years. So again, I'm looking forward to trying that. Oh yes. This tea, I think, if you don't recognise the name, and I don't know why, I can't say blue butterfly pea over and over, because I was talking to Mr. Journey about this, because I've had this before, he never has. He never really liked this one much. I tried to give it to him once and he didn't like it much. And I was trying to talk to him about it and remind him when I used to use this. And I can't say blue butterfly pea tea over and over. It's like red lorry, yellow lorry. Can't do it. So I know I'm going to say it wrong in a minute. But yes, I got some of this, and I only got a small amount for now, just in case my taste buds have changed. But this is amazing. I used to get this from a lovely shop in town, just about 8 miles up the road. See, I know miles when it's local. And unfortunately, the shop closed down just before, or during the pandemic. It never reopened. And I was really sad. It's the only place I knew locally that I could get it. So when I saw this on the website, I got it. And if you don't recognise the name, you will certainly know it, because there's been videos going around. And when you pour hot water over this, it comes out blue. And if you pour the hot blue tea over ice, it turns purple because of the chemical reaction. But other than the coolness, that is the colour change. This is so good if you're anxious, if you're stressed, anything like that. It is just a chill out tea. It might be an acquired taste for some, but I really like this tea. So I was really pleased to find a relatively local supplier who I can now get this tea from again, which is brilliant. So that's this. And I think there might be, well, yeah, there's your ingredients, just one ingredient. I sometimes I sometimes used to put, if I would fancy something a bit sweeter, I would put like half a teaspoon of organic honey over it. This is the next item. Now, before I start showing you these things, because those are obviously drinks, I'm now going to be showing you some tinctures, some capsules and things like that. Before you try anything like the things I'm going to show you, please get professional medical advice as to whether it will suit you if you already take any medications. And when I say any medications, I mean even if you take an aspirin. There are certain herbs that will make you poorly if you even just take aspirin. So please get medical advice before you take anything like this. Now, I got these to try myself. These are lion's mane capsules. And if you see, it says regaining the membrane. Love it. Now, I got these. Lion's mane is a mushroom. I want to say fungus then. It's not a fungus, it's a mushroom. And you might kind of, it's one of those that is just easily recognisable because it's got that kind of like shaggy mane kind of look, hence the name lion's mane. And it's very, very white, as far as I remember. And it's known to be very good for supporting cognitive function. Now, one thing that I suffer with regarding which is linked to my fibromyalgia and another medical issue that I have, is I have very bad brain fog. I can get words mixed up and I can completely forget words at all. You know, I can see in my mind, like if I wanted to see, I can see like a picture of a candle in my mind, but I can't actually think of what the word is some days when I'm really bad. And to the point where you should see the outtakes, because I'm filming a video for YouTube and I do sometimes have little bloopers in there. You have no idea, especially on my bad days. So I got these to try. Now at the moment, when I ordered these, I was told I was able to take them, but my medical, the way they're going to be looking after me medically now means that I cannot start these yet. But once I can, I'm going to be starting these. But I don't think, unfortunately, now since I ordered, I will be able to start for another couple of months. So that's the Lion Manes capsules, and it's just one a day. So there we go. Well, that's my second bag of those because I ordered 12 grams of blue butterfly pea. Said it, well done. And now we're down to the last two items. Now this one is going to have probably people screaming, oh my gosh, you can't use that. You can. So this is, can you see that? Amania balm. This is a balm. Now Amania, you may not recognise that name, but if I'm right, that's flyargic, which is what people, well actually what's on there, look. You see the sort of the typical, what if you thought of a toadstool you would think of a red with the spots. It's these, and everyone will say they're highly toxic. They are. Do not eat them. Do not eat them, please. Please do not eat one of these. But I had heard a few people making tinctures with these, but you really need to know what you're doing. And this is a balm. Now this balm is for aches and pains, and that is exactly what I got it for. I get a lot of pain and I wanted to try this to see if it would work. So yeah, this is a pot of balm which will hopefully help with my aches and pains. So that's that. And the last item is something that I've worked with before but not in tincture form, and I don't have access to it enough to be able to make my own. So this is skull cap tincture, and this skull cap has so many uses, but the main one I got it for is to try and help with my nervous system problems. So yeah, I'm really intrigued. It's also good for diabetes. I know some people who follow are diabetics. So yeah, but again, always check that it is okay for you to try. So I got this tincture to try and help. And I'm really intrigued to work with it because I have worked with skull cap before and I was quite pleased with it. So yeah, I got that, and that's my last item. And here are the details. So this is their card. Please go check them out. Please give them a like. Please give them a follow. That's their business, and I will definitely be having more items from them. And I'll let you know, probably via Instagram, how I get on with these products. On the back there is all of their social media stuff, and then if you see here, you get the code so you can just scan it, and then you can go and get all the info sheets and directions on how to use these products properly. So there we go, that is my first order from Mama's Cottage Mushrooms. Now I'm going to tell you about the event. The event looks absolutely amazing, guys. There are going to be loads of workshops. There's going to be loads of, I think they're going to have like tarot readers there. There's going to be stalls there. There's workshops. We have got the Stellar Star Story. We have got Frequency 101. We've got a spell jar making. We've got Emotional Freedom Technique. That's the tapping technique you might have heard of. Meet the Elementals. Ancestral Womb Healing, Embodying Your Manifestation, Men's Circle, Back to Love, Return to Love, sorry, Firewalk, and the Cacao Ceremony with Sound Healing. I know that I'm going to be doing this one, and I've got a few others because some of them overlap with time. I did have a word with Kate to see if they would be having the people back again, because although this is their first event, they're hoping to have, I think it was 4 a year, which would be amazing. Now I was going to be going with Mr. Jenny and Childling, but I have a witchy friend in real life now, guys, and we have decided that we're going to go together, and we're going to be there in the day. We're going to hope to stay for the evening, and yeah, we're really looking forward to it. And I'm going to put all the details on the end. Everything will be in the description, and I'm going to put the flyer up. It is in Church Stretton, which is in England, in the UK, and it's on the 25th of March this year. That's their first ever event, and I'm so excited about it. It's just going to be a really chill day, meeting like-minded people in real life, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So my friend and I are going to be going. I will of course show you a haul, because I'm sure there will be one. But if you'd like, would you like to see some footage when I'm there? I'm obviously not going to be taking too much footage, because one, I need to get permission to make sure that everyone is okay if I do a little bit of filming, and two, I want to enjoy the day. I want to be able to immerse myself in it and just go with the energy. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see a bit. But for now, I hope you're all doing well. Please check out the page. Please give Mama's Cottage Mushrooms a like. Go follow them on all their social medias. Go and have a look at their event. Even if you aren't too far away from the event to go, just give it a little bit of support, maybe a share, and that would be much appreciated by me. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and I'm sending you all my brightest blessings.